get you some class, get you a wardrobe. It's just high maintenance. He be saying, dear, I didn't even said I do yet, and I'm carrying you already. You know, so so what happens is that Boaz you've been believing for, God says, I've already got that man prepared for you. But I'm waiting for you to come up to that level. Because if he catches you in the state you're in right now, you're going to be a housekeeper. Y'all going to have a mixed up relationship. You're going to say, I thought that I was supposed to. He says, no. This was an application for work. This is, oh, Lord, touch your neighbor and say, I hope he ain't messing with you tonight. So now you begin to say, well, listen, that what you're believing for, God is not going to, it would be illegal for him to bring that level of consciousness to you at this moment. But we're doing an injustice. The Lord doesn't work that way. So, notice no one's been talking to you, because God says, well, now when you grow up into what you really want, then they'll be knocking your door down and ringing your phone. Now, the alternative is that you said, listen, I done waited too long. Amen. I'm 21 and I can't wait no longer. Then all you have to do is get on your knees tonight and say, Lord, I welcome my level of an individual to come my direction right now. Now, don't get mad. Now, if someone come and approach you and say, listen, will you marry me? You say, who, you? Don't jump like that. That is the true form of what you are ready for. Touch your neighbor and say, can you handle truth? Amen. So I want you to make that prayer, because I'm planning on doing a lot of weddings this year. Hey, y'all ask God for answers now. I've given y'all answers. And then just trust that that man or woman you marry will love Bishop Jordan and sit, and then y'all two can grow together into. Amen. When Prophetess and I met each other, amen, we weren't always like this, were we, honey? Huh? We wasn't always like this, right? I wore two sisters, Polly and Esther. See, we grew together. Didn't we grow together, honey?
Yes, Bishop.
So we grew together. Amen. And you can find someone like that can, you know, y'all grow together. You're at that level. Amen. Y'all in an apartment. It's rough. Amen. Honey, come on. Let's share a little bit, because some of these people really want to get married, but they're looking for this knight in shining armor. And amen. Tell them, honey. About how we had to grow together.
We grew together. It was hard. It was rough, but it was fun.
Right. The first apartment we had rats in it.
Yeah. Rats infested. Yeah, we had to get the cat. The dog was afraid of the rats,
and see, I didn't have this kind of teaching. I mean, I was confessing prosperity, but I was not at that level of consciousness of a millionaire mindset, though I was confessing it. I was on my way. But we grew together. Tell them about our first card.
We could see the bottom of the street, so we had to watch where we put our feet at, and the seat couldn't sit upright, it laid back, so you had to sit straight. And every week it cost at least $40, $35 to $40 to fill up gas, and it just dwindled our account down, the little money we did have. But we believe in God, though.
Yeah. And when we would go to church, tell them how we used to start the car and sit in it.
For a good 30 minutes. I know everybody else would be leaving, and we would still be there in the cold.
Warming up the car with our children. But we had to grow into this level of consciousness together. Amen. So there was a lot of things that we had to do. And there's nothing, yeah, tell them about that.
Get secondhand clothes. Someone had blessed us with a room full of secondhand clothes, and we were so excited. What we couldn't wear, we sold. We thank God for it. We have no regret from the past because it was the beginning. Amen. And a lot of time we look to go up here, but God is saying, no, you're not ready, like the bishop is teaching. It's a process. A baby does not get up and start walking and running, but it's a process that baby has to go to. And so it is in the spirit, so it is with prosperity. It's a process that you got to go through. And then you can look back and thank God. You can, then you can chart your course, how God has blessed you.
Amen. And yeah, and during that time, we were we were struggling. We were struggling big time. I did not believe in my wife working. That was me personally, amen. So I wouldn't allow her to go to work. She decided to go to work one time, and she existed on a job for 2 weeks. I'll let her tell you about that.
What I had to do it was a part-time job. It was home attendant because I wanted to major in nursing. So I got my sister to babysit, but all my money went to the babysitter because it's costly for babysitting and transportation. And Bishop would not give me any money for transportation or to pay the babysitter, so it came out of my pocket. And by the time I did all that, I didn't have any money. So it was more beneficial for me to stay home and keep the children and go out to work because they had me like late hours of night going out taking chances on the trains. So that's what I did. So that was my little lesson.
Amen. I wouldn't wash a dish. I wouldn't keep no children. I said, if you're going to go out of the house, you're going to have to pay someone to do your job, because I didn't ask you to do that. Amen. Now that was just